Good morning, everybody. This is Kim Walton, founder of Southside Book and Writers Club, and I'm coming to you this Saturday morning, Labor Day weekend, just to give y'all a little motivational tips, motivational words, quotes, or whatever, and also to talk about what my latest reading list. I was talking to Southside Book and Writers Club. We have a thread that we share with messages on our cell phones, excuse me. And what I try to do is throw out tips to motivate them, but not only myself, or to motivate myself and also them, because it works that way, vice versa. But one of the tips that I gave the women for Southside Book and Writers Club was over this Labor Day weekend, do a little bit, whether it's writing one sentence, writing a paragraph, promoting your book, talking to somebody about your book, developing a marketing plan, or sitting down brainstorming what are my goals for the month of September. And I told them it doesn't, everything that you're doing, that little stuff that you do, I'm saying it wrong. This is when you're not practicing. Okay. The little tips that I give you and that little stuff that you do is not little. It's actually big, because progress is not determined by size. Progress, in my opinion, is determined by doing. So if you set your goal for this weekend, for Labor Day weekend, you're gonna be busy, and you're like, hey, I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna sit down, I'm gonna crunch out this one sentence. If you can complete that one sentence, guess what? You've met your goal. You've met your quota. That's a big step, because had you not said that Kim is going to write this sentence, you would have never sat down to write it. You would have never sat down to complete it. You would have never sat down to get it done. So that's why I said, I was telling them, don't worry about the size of the action. The key is progress. And progress gets done by setting stuff in motion. Size does not matter. It's setting that motion, moving forward. So write that sentence this weekend. Post that promotional ad. Write out your goals for September. Even if you write out one of the sheets that I have, I wrote out goals for the month of September, August, and July. And on that sheet, I have at least 15 to 16 goals. Some of the goals are small, some of them are large. But as I've went through over the past 30, 45 days, I've crossed out everything but 2 goals that I set for myself. Those 2 are finalizing the book cover for Rowena, and finally submitting that whole manuscript to the editor to get it done. Okay, so I just finished rewrites a few days ago. That's going to the editor. That part, while she has that, I'll be working on a book cover. Then, when I finish the book cover, I'm sending the book cover to somebody else to let them do what they do, to see, if they can make it better, add on what I did do. So, when I say progress, don't determine your progress by the size of what you set, because sometimes we can overwhelm ourselves and get flustered, right word, flustered, get flustered trying to complete something because we've set it, and I'm gonna be honest, it's too big of a goal. And that's been one of the problems I've seen. I'm sorry, but people set goals that are up here when in all honesty they're not prepared for that. So maybe they need to lower it a little bit, go down, get it to the point where you can actually accomplish it, and you know that you can accomplish it. That way you don't sit there and go, hey, I failed, because in reality you didn't fail. You probably completed the minimum step, but you're not giving yourself credit for it. So pull yourself back, look at your goal list, look at what you feel is obtainable as an entrepreneur. This is not just about writers. Look at what you feel that's obtainable. Write that stuff down. Go after the ones that, in my opinion, are small. You can accomplish within a matter of a few hours or even a day or a couple of days. Go after those first. Cross them out. What I do, I put a date when I accomplish that goal that I wanted to accomplish. The ones that I haven't, I leave them alone. I don't sit there and beat myself up about it. Long time ago in my 20s I may have, but no. I've learned that even when you're sitting in the office trying to complete stuff, you have to write down, what can I get done today? And when you're writing down what you can get done today, write down what is actually needed to accomplish these goals for today. Write down what's most important for today. And what I mean by today, today. Not what's important for tomorrow, next week, next month, 3 months from now, 6 months from now. Write down what is important for today. Accomplish what needs to be done for today. And for your goal list, you can even have not just entrepreneur stuff or business stuff. You can put down, hey, I'm changing the curtains. I'm hanging up 2-3 pictures in this room. I'm painting this room. I need to mop the floor. That list can help you out. And honestly, when you write out everything it is that you're trying to do, trying to accomplish, trying to progress with, you'll see how much you actually get done in a day, a week, a month, 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, a year. And you'll be amazed at how much you get done. So that's my little motivational tip for Labor Day. You all enjoy it. Be safe. And let me go ahead and step into the books, because like I said, this is going to be short. Of course, I did a library haul, and I went and picked up 4 books. My Husband's Girlfriend by Cydney Rax. Let's see, can y'all see that? Yes, my hands do shake off and on, okay? I did finish this one. I actually thought this was a good book. Oh my God, it's a trip. Now, I don't agree with the ending, but I have to write my review on that one. Wow. Okay, this is Stranded by Silk White. Let me pull it back just a little bit and bring it up. Okay, that's Stranded by Mr. Silk White. This young man, this author, he is a young black man, and I have to say, he writes some good book. For those who talk about hood this, hood that, no. He may give you taste of, or just a little glimpse of stuff like that, but he actually writes, these are stories, and these are complete stories. It's not anything to decipher or anything else. Stranded is good too. It's about a family. When I say he writes some good stuff, you see this? You can't see the words, but look at the format. I have to give him his props. This young man writes some good stuff, and his work so far, I haven't found a book of his that I dislike. I started reading his book, like I told him I want to be like him when I grow up. So I picked up another book of his called The Vacation. This is also by Silk White. This book, oh my God, Detective Anthony Stone. Anthony Stone is something, y'all. This detective is nothing but truth. Good series. So I would say this is The Vacation by Silk White. The other one was Stranded by Silk White. Both of these are good books. This young man has put out some good stuff, okay? I also picked up Zane Presents Obsession. And Obsession is by Shakir, Rashaan, Rashaan. I think I'm pronouncing it right. This is about, it's the Nubian Underworld series. Detective Dominique is a PI series, and this is a kink novel. I'm gonna be honest with you. I have nothing wrong. I see nothing wrong with BS. People who are into that type of stuff, and that's fine. It doesn't bother me. I've read books by that before. This one, for some reason, had a hard time getting into it, even on down to the sex scenes, you know. And I always say that to me, good sex scenes are ones that turn you on, not have you reading and be like, okay, oh well, or you actually start laughing and, you know, giggling, and you're like, man, this is just funny. So I'm gonna do my reviews later, but I may try to reread this because I don't want to give it a low review, but I'm trying to reread it just see if I can get maybe something different about it. But I couldn't get into it, you know, and I honestly couldn't. And it had nothing to do with domination and all that because I've read that type of stuff before. But this right here just, it didn't pull me in. And I'm a big fan of Zane, and normally when she picks out an author, some of the books, you know, they're pretty good. So I was surprised that this didn't pull me in like that. So those are my 4 books from the library. I got about 6-7 reviews I need to write, just haven't gotten to them. So quick update because I'm already at 10 minutes, and like I said, I'm trying to cut this because I got some other stuff to do today, and I know you guys got it too, so I appreciate you all watching. But you know, Southside Book and Writers Club is going on its first library tour. We will be starting October 6th at the Belmont Library here in Richmond, Virginia. The hours will be from 12:30 to 4:30. From there, we will be hitting 5 more libraries where we will be, I know I say hitting, I don't mean actually hitting. We will be touring 5 more libraries here in Richmond, and we're going to be reading from our books. We're going to be reading from all of our published work and some of our up-and-coming work. We're also going to have books on display for sale. If you want one, you don't have to purchase one. These events are free. You come into the library, you sit down, copper squat, and you know, you listen to us read, give us good feedback, because this is our first time doing this. So we would appreciate that feedback and that also that support, letting us know how we can improve for when we do another author tour, you know, with the libraries. This is so that we can branch out. We're learning how to do this so we can go on and grow and do other things, okay? So that's what we're doing with the book club, and that's what I'm doing today. I'm going out. I got more flyers to pass out. I have more social media marketing to get done for this Saturday. And that's another thing. Dedicate at least an hour or 2 for what you need to do for the weekend. That's whether you break that hour or 2 down for 2 days or 1 day. But just break it down and figure out what you need to do. And just remember, like I said, progress is not determined by size. Okay? That, to me, that is a myth. Period. Progress is not determined by size. It's determined by moving forward. Because you can have something huge, and guess what? If it doesn't move, is that progress? No, it's not. You can have something small, doesn't move. Is that progress? No, it's not. But you can have something big or small that moves along. That's your progress. Alright, this is Kim Wall from Southside Book and Writers Club, founder, author of My Motivation, Dedication, and Kim's Do-It-Yourself Guide to Self-Publishing. Peace out. Love you all, and thank you for watching.